The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Here we go, here we go. Swing, yellow. Smith, red.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here we go.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 18. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense
Here we go.
on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable. And sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Ultra, go ultra.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Fight, 97. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Hey, go steal.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Colts had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. But they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
White. Hey, check Mega. Blue and black.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to find Jelani Woods, and it's 3rd down. You talk about this Titan defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Strike.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he didn't get it there. No, it's no good. Just shy of the crossbar.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now he dumps this off over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
18 Randall. Buffalo 18. Get hurt. Ready.
2nd and 2. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. In motion, right goes Hopkins. Now the rookie third-rounder from Tulane, it's Tajay Spears. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Motion man is Schwartz. 2nd and 11. This is caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Tajay Spears, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now for the point after. Oh, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Ready.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. They'll look to throw here.
As the crossing route, and he finds Pittman.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Black shot. Hey, blue. Blue is striking. Slide blue. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That one's taken in by Spears.
Touchdown! Tajay Spears with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Shot, 17.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on 3rd.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Get up. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
60 by 18, 5 years. 60 average, 60 average.
Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And now an audible here into something else. Spears is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Spears again. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Tajay Spears on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans take a 3-touchdown lead. Now the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Titans 21, Colts nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Downs going in motion right. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. and 10. Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Ready, go.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
First and 10 at the
Claws 10.
line.
Claws red. Hey,
They'll
red.
send a receiver here in motion right.
6, mega. Blaster, 6. Needle blue. Ready?
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set,
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
They go with the empty set there. 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in to block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion caused defensively, and it turns into a big play.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Rig,
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Mustang 19.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to add on to their first half lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late. Just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ultra. Check Fury. White. Red, yellow. Drill green.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Now on 1st down, he's going to sneak it. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
2nd and 8 at the Titans' 41-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
58-yard attempt.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Buffalo 18. Go street.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check. Dragon 60.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at their 48-yard line.
19 tight. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Trap 60. 19 Lions. Say, hurt.
They'll look to throw again. And that's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Down the sideline he goes. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Rig alert. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
2nd and 2. And that one too wide and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. And they're going to speed things up here.
First down, Tennessee.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
That one's taken in by Spears.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
2nd and 4. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 39.
19 tight. 19 tight.
In motion left is Hopkins. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Smash, red. Green jack.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Black shot. Blue striker.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Trap 50, trap 50. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's a Titans touchdown.
Chigakonkwo.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Slide blue. Blue, go. Pause red. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Smash, smash. Ultra, go ultra. Hey, go steal.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The toss here completed to Pittman.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked. The big fella. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Titans 42, Colts 7.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. McKenzie now from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Got it?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
Hey,
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
let's go now. Eat old blue. Fury, yellow. White, white. Yellow, Lonnie. Red, yellow.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Yellow, go. Drill green.
14-yard line.
Red, cycle. Smash, red. Green jack.
They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Colts on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
3-3.
Back to throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
Off to the races.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
In motion right is Hopkins.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Tajay Spears with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Okay, right?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Black shot. Blue striker.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Blue check. Hey, check mega. Claws red. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Okay, ready?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
6, mega. Blaster, 6.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. He stiff arms him, and he's out right at the 25. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
18 Rattler.
2nd and long. His throw incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know that.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Kenny Moore. There he goes, left side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
So the Colts now bringing the offense back onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Mega. Steal. Check steal.
They'll let Taylor try and run. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole as they'll remain down by a bundle. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Come 19. Come 19. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
Back to throw again. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch near the sideline. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
19 tight. 60 Bobcats.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
60 Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit, because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
And it'll be intercepted. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Check. 18, Pioneer.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Now they'll change things up.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's going to be caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
63. Colts 19.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it,
It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Red, yellow. Gold pink. Drill green. Check smash. Cheetah.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
Ready,
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Red, cycle. Smash, red.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So the Colts again going for 2. They'll look to throw again, and this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football.
Here we go. Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger. Cup 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That one's taken in by Spears. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Ready.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
19 Lions. Mustang 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
70. Colts 27.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts.
Is recovered by the Colts.
Ready, set.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
He'll drop this down to Taylor.
And he's got this down to the 35. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
On the play. That's good for a Colts. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Set, ready. Green Jack. Black Ultra. Steel, black. Black Shock. Hey, blue. Blue Striker.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with